guys, welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to JC Squared with Jazz and Jen, yours truly. Today we will be talking about, Jasmine, take it away.
So I wanted to do story time.
Ooh.
About...
I remember when I was like in kindergarten when we did these things.
I don't know if I ever did story time in kindergarten.
Okay, maybe like second grade.
Alright, so I'm going to talk about one of the worst days I've ever had. One of the worst days.
Uh-oh.
At the time, it was very emotional. Now I can sit back and laugh about it. Okay, but I swear, that day I was in tears. I was moving out of my first apartment ever that I got, which was a studio apartment. And I was so excited to be upgrading to a 1-bedroom. My whole life, not my whole life, but when I first got an apartment, all I wanted was a 1-bedroom because a studio is everybody's in my space. Right. My bed, my living room.
I feel like in a studio, even you are in your
own space. It's like, oh, get out of here.
I know.
So a 1-bedroom is just a chance to expand and to like decorate it how you want. You have people over and they're not in your room and it's just better. So I was so excited. Okay. I packed up my little studio with the help of my ex, and my family was visiting at the time. Not my mom, but my sister and my 2 brothers were all there, and my dog Fifi. So it was all of us. It was
so you had help.
I had help, okay? The way that I was trying to leave the apartment is not how you normally do. I think I broke the lease, right? Because I didn't say I wasn't going to move out. I just kind of...
You could just
packed up and dipped in an extent. Yeah. So...
Did your credit get screwed or no?
No, because listen, you're going to have to hear the whole story to understand.
Oh, come on.
So we get in the U-Haul and we're driving, right? It's a regular day. It's sunny. And
like today.
I end up driving the U-Haul first, right? We were going to split, driving back and forth in half, right? Next thing you know, I hear, wee, wee, wee. I get pulled over. Now, let me tell you why this was so scary for me. Okay, if you've ever rented out one of those small U-Hauls, it's only 2 seats.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm sure then you had to...
I had a whole bunch of people in the U-Haul with me in the back. They were in the back with the supplies. So, okay, I was driving, my ex was in the front, and then my little brother was in the front with us because he was young at the time. Yeah. So I threw my other brother and my sister in the back of the car with my dog. And from what my sister told me was like, boxes were like falling on their heads. She was like trying to shield Phoebe. It was probably not the smartest decision, but then again, I was so young.
You were driving recklessly too.
No, I wasn't driving. Well, if I got pulled over, right? But you want to know why I got pulled over? So. Yeah. I got pulled over because I was driving on a parkway with a U-Haul and it wasn't supposed to fit under the bridge. Yeah. But it went under the bridge and I was trying to get off at the next exit, but they caught me right before. So
they were waiting for you.
They were waiting for me. I got 1 ticket for that, right? I got another ticket because I didn't have my license on me. So he had made my ex get in the driver's seat because he had his present, and I was so scared because I didn't want him to be like lift up the back and then he thinks I'm smuggling people in because I've got my brother and my sister back there with the dog.
So you had the U-Hauls that are pickup trucks, or you had the
no, not the van, like the box. Like that you slide the door open and shut, but it was a small one, like the smallest one you could get. Yeah. And like my dog was crying in the back and she was sweating and I'm like, oh my goodness, I hope and pray that this officer's like, what's going on in the back? And like he's scared because he sees 2 humans and a dog back there. Like, dude, what are you guys doing back here?
Oh my God.
And he didn't say anything about my brother not being in a seat. Like he was kind of just chilling in the middle. At the time, Devontae, no, not like, but there was no seat for him to sit in. Like he was just like
probably
side by
like
side.
This girl, I already gave her 2 tickets. Like
at this point, just take me in. That probably would have been better than what happens next, right? So whatever. I get my ticket. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so mad. Why is my life? Whatever. My sister's calling me from the back. Like, what happened? I heard the cops. I'm like, girl, don't talk to me about it, right? So we pull up to the building. And I'm like, da, 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 da. So we open the truck, whatever, and I go to open the front door of the building. The keys are not working.
But those are the keys, right? Or they
those were the keys that I was given, but those are not the keys. So I'm like, oh, hell no.
So you roll up to your new apartment.
Up to my new apartment that I put a deposit down for.
With all your shit.
All my shit, my life packed up.
And you can't get into your
And I cannot get in. So I'm like, what is going on? So I call the super, whatever, who gave me the keys, and the number's disconnected.
Oh, hell no.
But you know who I see? I see the guy who gave me the keys, no, I called the landlord and the number was disconnected, and I saw the super outside. He acted like he didn't know who I was. But I just talked to you last week. I was scammed out of my money.
Oh, this is your scam?
This is my scam. I was scammed. I was like, I'm not leaving. I ended up calling the police. They were like, we can't do anything because there's no papers. I was like, what about my $2,000? That's ridiculous. But girl, I was probably 19 at the time. Nothing. So dumb.
Wait, okay. Pause. Mm-hmm. How did you get this apartment? Like, where did you find it?
I can't even remember now. I don't remember.
Because I've been looking for apartments.
I feel like it was online.
And I've been looking online. And a lot of these places are like, put your deposit down and somebody will meet you with the keys. And I'm like,
oh, hell no.
Sketch. Like, I need to meet with someone. Like, make sure you're the person you say you are.
Exactly.
And I am writing you no check before
any of the situations. So listen. So I'm out there.
This is the sketchier part. There was no paperwork.
Yeah, and you know what? I didn't even think about that at the time, because when I had signed for my first apartment, that's kind of how the process went. When I got my studio, I did like paperwork after I got my keys, so it was different. I lived there for, I want to say, 1.5 years, and then
Did you live in a house, or was it like
no, it was like a building.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so I didn't think anything of it. Girl, my sister and my brother's like, we're hungry. I'm like, shut up, okay? I need to know what I'm doing with my life right now, right? And then my ex is like, oh, calm down, it's okay. I'm like, how is it okay? What are we gonna do?
No, you just got 2 tickets, which were probably at least $100 each.
Mm-hmm.
You put a security deposit of $2,000 on an apartment that you weren't
My mom gave me half at the time. I love you, mommy.
Aww.
I know. So
and then where are you gonna sleep?
That's what I said. So I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm not leaving here until I get my keys, blah blah blah, right? And my mom ends up calling, and she's like, just go back. So we went right back to the studio, and I never said I was leaving. So that probably was like a little, you know. So we ended up moving everything back into the apartment the same day. It was a struggle. I was so mad for so long, but it was a life lesson. So when I ended up moving out of there, which I ended up moving out of there like quickly after to a real 1-bedroom, I went with a broker to an agency. I had to pay a little extra, but it was legit.
And you also got paperwork.
I also got paperwork. I got a ride to my apartment. And I got to touch the keys. Like, it was not funny at the time, I swear. That was like the worst day ever.
I can imagine like the broker, you asking all of these questions.
I was going in.
And him being like, what the fuck is this bitch?
Oh, I told him. I was like, listen, I got scammed. I'm not going to do this again. Okay? So we're going to do this right. And he's like, I got you. He took me to so many different apartments. The day I moved in, he picked me up and he brought me to the apartment so he could see him.
Poor girl.
It was abused. Girl, it was a struggle, but that was younger me. I was so in a rush to get things done that I just did it wrong.
Yeah.
It was a horrible day.
You were doing everything right, but like other people were doing things wrong.
Fuckers. I swear. It is what it is.
Whoever you are that scammed Jasmine, karma will come back to you.
Yeah, and then
if it hasn't already, of course, because this was a while ago.
It probably did. Hell yeah. Whatever. Anyways, that was like the worst day ever. When I had to go, I didn't even go to court to fight the ticket. I just paid it. I was over it. I didn't want to think about the situation anymore. I was done. I'm like, you know what, here, take the money. I don't
Especially like you think about that situation and then you just think about everything
that happened. My sister was sweating in the back of that U-Haul because there's like no windows, and I feel so bad now at the time because I'm like, damn, like she was in there with no air.
I'm surprised she didn't like
pass out. She's like, I was in there for nothing. We're back in the same spot. I'm like,
bitch, pay up.
I know.
For all the work I did.
Horrible, and I cannot make this up, but that was probably one of the worst days I've ever had, and I've learned my lesson since. So all you scammers out there, I don't like you, and I will not ever pay anything cash again. But again, I was young.
Yeah.
You live and you learn. That was one of the worst days I've ever had, and I just wanted to share that with the world. Let you guys know, you know, things can get better.
Things can get real crazy before they get better.
Alright guys, let me know if you've had, you've had to have had a rough day. But if your rough day was worse than my rough day, let me know, okay? Because I want to know that my day wasn't so bad. Anyways, make sure you guys comment down below your thoughts on the video, like and subscribe so you guys do not miss any of our upcoming stories. With JC Squared, we're out. Bye.